Have you ever wondered if a simple habit after meals could raise your risk for stroke or dementia? Most people never hear about the little things we do every day that can have lifelong effects on our brains and hearts. Today, I'm here to share insights you won't hear in most hospitals or clinics. Lessons from a 91-year-old brain doctor who has seen thousands of patients thrive by making just a few changes to their daily routine. In this video, we'll explore 5 common habits that many of us have after eating, but that quietly threaten our long-term health. If you've ever felt tired, foggy, or just not quite yourself after a meal, this is information you cannot afford to miss. Backed by a lifetime of clinical experience in the latest research, these post-meal non-nos are simple to avoid, and they just might be the key to protecting your memory, your independence, and your quality of life as you age. Stay with me to the end because you'll not only learn what to stop doing after you eat, but you'll discover the science behind each tip and how it can help you stay healthy to 100 and beyond. This isn't about fear, it's about empowerment and making the second half of life your best years yet. Now let's get started. Number 1, lying down immediately after meals. One of the most overlooked but risky habits for brain and heart health is lying down or napping right after you finish eating. While it may feel natural to want a little rest after a good meal, years of experience and mounting evidence show that this simple act can have lasting consequences for seniors. When you recline too soon after eating, your body struggles to digest food properly. Stomach acid and partially digested food can move up into the esophagus, causing discomfort, heartburn, and, over time, chronic inflammation. But the risks go beyond just a little reflux. Chronic indigestion and inflammation can increase your risk of strokes and memory loss as you age. Your body is designed to digest food best when you are upright and gently active, not when you are flat on your back. Take my friend Joseph, age 78. For decades, he would finish lunch, settle into his recliner, and fall asleep with the television humming. Over the years, he noticed more frequent heartburn and eventually episodes of confusion and foggy thinking in the afternoons. His doctor recommended he try a simple change after each meal. Joseph would remain seated or take a slow walk around his home. In just a few weeks, he saw a sharp drop in indigestion and, more importantly, a newfound clarity in his thinking. Staying upright for at least 30 minutes after a meal allows your digestive system to work smoothly. It supports healthy blood flow to the brain, protects your blood vessels, and keeps your mind sharper. It is a gentle, no-cost way to invest in your health every day. If you have been lying down or dozing off after meals, consider how this one small adjustment could help you stay independent, energetic, and mentally clear for years to come. Number 2, smoking or reaching for a cigar after eating. It's no secret that smoking is dangerous, but what many seniors don't realize is that lighting up a cigarette or cigar right after a meal can multiply the damage to your blood vessels and brain. Research shows that the body absorbs more toxins from tobacco immediately following a meal because your circulation is increased and your digestive system is working hard. This means more harmful substances reach delicate brain cells and the arteries that keep your memory sharp. Even a single cigarette after dinner or lunch can cause blood vessels to constrict, raising blood pressure and reducing oxygen flow to the brain. Over time, this pattern creates the perfect conditions for small strokes, memory lapses, and, eventually, the kind of cognitive decline that can rob you of your independence. It's easy to fall into the habit, especially after a good meal with friends, but the cost is far higher than most people realize. Let me tell you about Frank, 69, who always enjoyed a cigar with his evening coffee. He felt it helped him relax, a little treat after a long day. But as the years passed, Frank noticed his thinking slowing down, and he began to forget simple details. His doctor urged him to cut back, explaining how each afternoon meal smoke was adding to his risk for dementia and strokes. It wasn't easy, but when Frank finally stopped, his energy picked up, his head felt clearer, and he started to enjoy better health than he'd felt in years. Avoiding tobacco, especially after meals, is one of the most powerful gifts you can give your future self. It's never too late to make this change, and every meal you finish without lighting up is a step toward a sharper mind and a healthier heart. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move forward. Number 3, heading straight for dessert or sugary drinks. It's hard to resist a sweet treat after a satisfying meal, but jumping right into dessert or grabbing a sugary drink can quietly undermine your brain and heart health. Sugar causes your blood glucose to spike, forcing your body to work overtime to bring it back down. Over the years, this constant up and down cycle strains your blood vessels and makes it harder for your brain to function at its best. Many studies have linked regular sugar surges after meals to a higher risk of memory loss and small vessel disease in the brain. Seniors who consistently finish meals with cake, cookies, or sweetened drinks may notice that they feel sluggish, forgetful, or moody later in the day. Even if you don't have diabetes, your body can struggle to keep up with all the extra sugar, especially as you age. Let me tell you about Elaine, who's now 72. For most of her life, she ended every dinner with pie or ice cream. As she got older, Elaine began to notice afternoon brain fog and growing frustration over misplaced words or lost details. With gentle encouragement from her family, she started swapping dessert for a cup of herbal tea and some fresh fruit. Within a month, Elaine felt more alert, her mood steadied, and she had an easier time remembering conversations and appointments. Cutting back on dessert doesn't mean you have to give up joy at the table. It's about making smarter choices most of the time, reaching for fruit, yogurt, or a square of dark chocolate instead of cakes or sodas. Your brain and heart will thank you, and you may even rediscover a taste for the natural sweetness in food. Every day, every meal, is a chance to give your body the support it needs for a long, healthy life. Even if sweets have always been part of your routine, it's never too late to try a new habit, one that leaves you feeling satisfied, clear-headed, and ready to enjoy the day. Number 4, jumping into heavy chores or intense physical activity. Many of us were raised to believe that hard work should come right after a meal, tidying up, doing yard work, or tackling that long list of household tasks. But what a 91-year-old brain doctor has seen over decades is that diving into strenuous chores or exercise right after eating can quietly put your heart, brain, and digestion under unnecessary strain. When you eat, your body redirects blood flow to the stomach and intestines to help with digestion. If you suddenly demand a lot of energy for heavy lifting, cleaning, or exercise, you force your body to split its resources, leading to sluggish digestion and sometimes sharp drops in blood pressure. For seniors, this can mean dizziness, a racing heart, or, in rare cases, fainting spells. Over the years, this habit can contribute to poor nutrient absorption, irregular blood sugar, and even raise the risk of small strokes that chip away at your memory and independence. Take the example of Walter, now 80, who always prided himself on getting things done. After every meal, he would head straight to the garage or garden, sometimes feeling lightheaded or weak, but always pushing through. His doctor eventually recommended he wait at least 30 to 45 minutes after eating before jumping back into chores. Walter noticed to his surprise that he digested food better, felt steadier, and had more energy the rest of the day. Instead of pushing yourself immediately after a meal, use this time to chat with loved ones, take a slow walk, or enjoy a quiet moment. Giving your body time to focus on digestion supports healthier circulation to the brain and helps maintain steady memory and mood. It's a gentle shift, but one that can make every meal work in your favor, helping you stay strong, steady, and mentally clear as the years roll by. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move forward. Number 5, taking certain medications immediately after eating. It's common for many seniors to reach for their pill organizer right after a meal. But what most folks don't realize is that taking certain medications, especially blood pressure pills, heart medications, or some memory drugs, immediately after eating can sometimes reduce their effectiveness or upset your digestive system. Over years of practice, the oldest and wisest doctors have observed that the timing of your medication matters more than you might think. Some pills work best on an empty stomach, while others are absorbed more efficiently if you wait an hour or so after your meal. Mixing food and medication too quickly can lead to less predictable results: slower absorption, stomach discomfort, or unexpected dips in blood pressure that can leave you feeling dizzy or confused. For people already vulnerable to memory issues or stroke, these small disruptions can quietly add up over time. Let's look at Betty, age 82, who managed her blood pressure and cholesterol with the help of a daily regimen of pills. For years, she took them right after breakfast, believing that full stomach, happy pills. Yet she still experienced lightheadedness and occasional trouble recalling details in conversation. After a careful review with her pharmacist, Betty adjusted her routine, spacing out her medication timing based on the guidance she received. The difference was remarkable: steadier energy, fewer upset stomachs, and a greater sense of mental clarity throughout the day. This isn't to say you should change your medication routine on your own. Always talk to your doctor or pharmacist before making adjustments. But being aware of the potential impact and asking for guidance on the best timing for your specific prescriptions can give you greater control over your health and peace of mind as you age. Every meal is an opportunity to support your brain, heart, and independence, not just by what you eat, but by how you live in the minutes that follow. Thoughtful timing and simple changes can build a foundation for lifelong health and well-being. Final thoughts. As we wrap up this video, I hope you'll take a moment to reflect on these 5 post-meal habits that can shape your future. Which one stood out to you the most? Maybe you've been tempted to nap after lunch, reach for something sweet, or tackle chores right away without a second thought. Perhaps you never realized how your medication timing or that after-dinner smoke could quietly affect your mind and heart over time. Remember, none of us are perfect, and small changes made with patience can lead to lasting health. The goal isn't to overhaul your whole life in a day. Instead, start with 1 or 2 habits. Give yourself grace and pay attention to the difference you feel. With each meal, you have the chance to support your brain, guard your independence, and continue enjoying the rich moments that make life meaningful. You've come this far with wisdom and courage. By making thoughtful choices after every meal, you're not only protecting yourself from stroke and dementia, but investing in your own vitality for years to come. Thank you for joining us today. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it in your life. Your thoughts are important to us, so don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments gives us great motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.